What's going on, guys? Welcome, welcome. Braden says hello. What's going on, Braden? Braden says I'm about to eat dinner, but I'll be back after. Alright, see you soon, Braden. Yo, Piz. What's going on, Piz? Piz Pizza. Welcome, everybody. Alright, I gotta figure a few things out here on my phone before we get started. I'm streaming now live on Twitch as well, so if you guys have a Twitch account, go over and follow me over there if you can. But I've got to figure out a way that I could keep an eye on this chat using the Restream website, which is a little bit different from what I normally do. So give me just a minute here, let me configure some things on my phone, and then we'll start briefing in about a minute or so. My issue right now is using this chat box on Restream. It's all through the browser, and my phone is going to dim out after a minute or so. So I guess I need to go and change the settings on my phone so that it doesn't dim out and go into it doesn't turn off the screen. So that's what I'm working on right now. Is there an easy way to do this on Android? Let's see. There should be. Alright, always on display. There you go. Alright, that's gonna work. That should work anyways. Alright guys, welcome, welcome. Let's start this briefing. So today is another VATSIM event. It's the Paine in my Pasco event. So it looks like Paine Airfield is going to be staffed with ATC today, as well as Pasco Tri-City Airport. So we're going to be flying VFR today. We're back in the Mooney November 6-2 Golf Hotel. We're going to start off at Paine and then head down to Pasco. Here's a look at our route, and we'll go into detail here. Pretty much VFR the entire way. It is. Weather's looking good. There's a little bit windy over there in Pasco. calm winds here today at Paine Field. So we'll be starting off here. We're going to try to pick up flight following from the ground, and then we're going to head to the southeast. So it'll be a southeast departure. We're going to head out this way. So already we're underneath Seattle's Class Bravo airspace, so we've got to be aware of that. We've got to keep it low. Over here where we're at right now, the Bravo shelf starts at 6,000. This next little blue square here, it starts at 5,000. And yeah, so we got to make sure we stay under 5,000 until we get outside of the Bravo. So we're going to head out southeast over here, over Duval, and find the road or railroad track, whatever that is. We'll kind of follow that down this way to the southeast till we get to the North Bend over here by Snoqualmie. And then we'll find Highway 90 and join up with that, and then we're just going to follow that in through the mountains this way. It's going to get tricky over here. If you could take a look at the elevation, it jumps up on either side as high as 8,000 feet to our left, and at our right around 5,500 feet. Our flight plan, I filed for 5,500 feet, so we'll see how that works. It should be okay until we get about in this area. It gets a little bit tricky. There's this Snoqualmie Pass that shows an elevation of 3,004. So right over here, we're just going to follow the road up north and go across that little bend there and see if we can squeeze through here. That little red mark that Garmin Pilot's showing is a warning for the terrain. If we go down here and look at the warnings, so it's showing a terrain elevation warning there, 5,800 feet. So I don't know if we'll be able to sneak by at 5,500. We'll try, but once we get in this area, we've got to have an exit plan if we're not able to do that. Either make space to make a U-turn or just be able to climb over the mountains. So we'll figure that out once we get over there. Once we get through there, we should be okay. Once we get back out over the road, we'll just continue following the road down this way into Bowers Field, which is Echo Lima November. We will make a stop there. I don't know if it'll be a full stop or touch and go. I haven't really decided yet, but we will make a stop there. Then we'll depart Bowers, head back out over the road, and just follow that this way. Now, just to our south here, we've got a restricted area, so we've got to be aware of that. Let's see, is there any elevation? Alright, it doesn't tell me. So I'm guessing from the surface all the way up. So we've got to avoid this restricted. So we're going to stay north of the road here, go past the wind farm, staying north of the road. Then once we get out east over the river, we'll be outside of that restricted, and we could head down south this way, kind of just staying east of the river and following it. Once we cross over the river, we'll be looking for these Rattlesnake Hills, and then we're gonna just kind of hug that down to the southeast into Pasco. There's another little, I don't know if this would be classified as special use airspace, but this red magenta dashed line, it says here, for reasons of national security, pilots are requested to avoid flight at and below 1,800 feet MSL in this area. Yeah, 18 MSL is pretty low. We'd be higher than that anyway, so that's not really an issue, but we will just go south anyway so we can maybe see a couple of these smaller mountains down here to our south and get some pretty views. So that's the plan. Hopefully we'll get flight following the entire way. We'll see. Should take us about an hour, and let's see. So it'd be about an hour and 11 minutes if it was going to be a straight shot all the way down to Pasco. You could probably add 15 minutes or so to that for our stop there in Bowers. So start to finish, once we're in the air, about an hour and 20 minutes. And from startup to shutdown, it'd probably be about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. So that's the plan. If we take a look at the weather here at Paine Field, winds right now are 350 at 710 statute miles, visibility clear skies, temperature 192.2, altimeter 3013. If you look at the entire route, you see nothing but green dots for the weather station, so it's VFR the entire way. So it should be a nice flight. So, without further ado, let's jump in the airplane. Airplane's been pre-flighted already and topped off with fuel like we always do. And already my phone is going black on me, so apparently this did not fix the issue. Give me just a second, guys. Let's see, always on display. I don't know why my screen went black then, if that's enabled. And the chat is showing clear now, so now I'm worried I'm going to miss some of your guys' messages. Like I just said, I'm also twitching on stream now, so my whole workflow has changed a little bit, so this is kind of like a test flight here, so things might not work as good as they usually do, but we're going to give it a shot anyways. Alright, inside the airplane. We'll turn our master on and alt switch on. We'll get our beacon light on. Propellers going full forward, mixtures going full forward. We're going to crack the throttle. We are on the left tank, and we're going to run the boost pump here momentarily until we see fuel flow. And we'll pull the mixture back and clear prop. There she goes. Mixture full rich, throttle between 1,000 and 1,200 RPM. Oil pressure is rising and in the green. We can get on our avionics. We'll lean the mixture. Transponders on, we're on standby and squawking VFR 1200. And let's go ahead and pick up the ATIS. Alright, ATIS is going to be on 12865. Yeah, my chat solution to my problem here is not going to work. This Restream browser app sucks. I'm trying to think of the best way that I could monitor the chat in both YouTube and Twitch. Try running it on the browser in my computer, but I'm not going to be able to see the window the entire time. I'm just going to have to check back every so often with you guys and catch up on whatever I've missed, which is not ideal. Let's see, I'm going to type chat test here in the browser window. Can you guys see that in the chat? Respond to me in the chat if you do see that, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. Just type anything in the chat so I can see if anything's coming through on my side while we wait for this ATIS to load up. I'd love to get a second monitor, but that's adding another thing, some more work to my aging GPU. So I'm gonna have to find something else for now. Okay, the chat. Yes, I'm trying to test the chat, compilation kid, because it's not the same. I can no longer just keep an eye on the chat on YouTube app. Now I'm doing everything through Restream to stream on both YouTube and Twitch, and like there's no Restream doesn't have a good chat app or anything like that. It's all kind of browser based. And then when I load the chat up on my phone wants to go black after a minute or two. Even when I turn on the always on display option in Android, it still wants to turn off for whatever reason. So I'm trying to think if there's any other better way I could do this for right now. If not, we'll just continue as is, and I'll have to figure this out offline one day. Alright, so I'll have to do that. I'll just have to keep checking on the window here on my desktop every so often. But while I'm flying, I'm not going to be able to see you guys chat live, but I'll try to keep up the best I can. Alright, nothing's coming in on the ATIS. Let me read you guys the text version. I did just read you the METAR, but let's go ahead and get the official ATIS for Paine Field. It's going to be ATIS information X-ray. 2353 Zulu, winds 330 at 7, 10 statute mile, visibility, skies are clear, temperature 19 2.02, altimeter 3013. Beautiful TBM taxing out, if that is indeed a TBM. Looks like he's floating a little bit there. Altimeter 3013, RNAV, runway 34 left, 34 right in use, landing and departing the runways 34 left, 34 right. Runway 1129 is closed, advise you have information X-ray. Alright, we have X-ray. I don't think ground is on yet. The next guy up is going to be tower. He's on 120.2.
Runway heading cleared for takeoff, Tango 14.
I get my nav light on now, and our taxi will come on just before we start moving. Let me just run through the checklist real quick before start, which we already done all this. ELT is armed, seatbelts are secure, fuel handles on the fullest tank, brakes, magnetos off, master off, this cowls, this airplane doesn't have them. I'm using a checklist from an
contact departure 125.6, get nice and high.
An M20 Juliet, so there's going to be slight differences here.
No joke on the climb rate.
Landing gear switch down, mixture sure idle cut off, propeller full forward. Alright, good. Starting engine. Everything clear. Oil pressure was good. Throttle 1000.
That's a 5-knotter 5/8 here. Papa check on him with the general aviation ramp.
Alright, we're all good.
Cessna.
We'll do a run up when we're holding short.
Again. I think it's November 59er 580 Papa. That is correct. November 580 Papa, Roger. Can you actually
let's plug in Bowers down here.
Call sign, it's 7 characters. It's for the U.S.
This will be our first stop.
November followed by 6 characters. Then you have
that's going to be Kilo.
You have 8. You have 7 characters after November, so 8 total.
Echo.
Roger that. I'll reconnect. Thank you. November 81
Lima, November. There's Bowers.
November 816. Fly runway heading, wind 3307, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff. Fly runway heading, 34 right, clear for takeoff, November 11816.
Tower, good afternoon. November 62 Golf Hotel.
November 62 Golf Hotel, Paine Tower, go ahead.
November 62 Golf Hotel is a Mooney M20 at the east ramp with information X-ray requesting VFR flight following to Bowers. That's Echo Lima November 5500.
Number 62 Golf Hotel, Roger, clear, or sorry, remain outside the Seattle Class Bravo airspace and departure frequency 125.6, squawk 4265.
Roger, we'll stay outside of the Bravo, departure frequency 125.6, squawk 4265, November 62 Golf Hotel.
Number 62 Golf Hotel, read back correct. Call when ready for taxi, expect runway 34 right for departure.
34 right, and we'll call when ready for taxi, November 62 Golf Hotel. Alright, 34 right, our squawk code is 4265.
Jet card 575.
4265 departure is going to be on 125.6.
Jet card 575, runway 34 left, taxi via Charlie Juliet to Alpha.
And we're to stay outside of the Bravo.
34 left, Charlie Juliet Alpha. Jet card 5.
November 816, contact departure 125.6, good day.
Over to departure, we'll see you November 11816.
I see chat testing both. Says compilation kid. Okay, I'm looking at the settings. The phone blacking out. I think I had the same issue once. I think you can keep it on for 10 minutes at a time. Oh yeah, I know I could go into all the display settings. It's such a pain in the butt to do though every time I stream. If you drop down the notification window in Android, there's one of those buttons there that says always display always on, but it's not working. So I guess that's for something different. But yeah, I wish there was something like that. I'd imagine there would be for Android. I know iOS has something like that, and I'm not even a fan of iOS. I do have that enabled right now, but it's not working. Always on display. And in the settings for display screen time compilation kit, there's not a screen timeout setting for never. It's only 10 minutes. I mean, I'd like it to just never shut off if possible. Alright. Let's we're in the non-movement area, so we can pull out of here and pull up over this way, and then we'll call them for taxi. Let's release the brakes and test our brakes on our way out. Brakes are good. Also get that taxi light on. Alright, we're clear right, we're clear left, we're going out this way.
And number 249er.0, Paine Tower, thanks to them, I don't see a flight plan on 5 for you.
Yeah, this feels really weird for me too, because I'm unable to watch my stream as well, which is something I could normally do with the YouTube app. Watch the stream and the chat, and right now I'm just limited to the chat, and not even that's working. So this feels really awkward. I can't really see what you guys are seeing, and that worries me a little, because sometimes I'll open up the iPad window or something and I'll forget to turn it off, and that really helps me out, having that, being able to see that there. Alright, we're fine right here. Let's call for taxi. And Paine Tower, November 62 Golf Hotel is ready to taxi.
Number 62 Golf Hotel, confirm squawking mode Charlie, then runway 34 right, taxi via Foxtrot.
Roger, mode Charlie and 34 right via Foxtrot, November 62 Golf Hotel. Alright, so let's go to mode C then.
And November 9er Delta Sierra, one more thing, are you looking for 5 following with approach?
Not today.
It's going to be a left turn here on Foxtrot, all the way down to 34 right.
Alright, November 9er Delta Sierra, Remain outside the Seattle classified airspace.
We're clear right, we're clear
ready
left.
For taxi. Expect runway 34 left for departure.
Advise wind ready, 249 Delta Sierra.
Okay, now my iPad thing is not even working. Okay, hold on a second, guys. What is going on here? I hope you guys saw that briefing earlier when I was showing you guys the entire route on my iPad. Crap. Yeah, this is gonna be... I'll do my best today, working with new software and new workflow.
Ready for taxi, 249 Delta Sierra.
Number 9 Delta Sierra, runway 34 left taxi via Alpha.
Three four left via Alpha.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to figure out something better. A better way to do this. Braden says, hey, finished dinner. Welcome back, Braden. Okay, so you can actually click lock screen always on display. Like, don't click the button that turns it on and off. Click the actual words and it opens up more settings. Okay, I'll try that.
And November 9 Delta Sierra, give way to the Challenger southbound on Alpha.
Roger.
Number 62 Gulf Hotel, right crosswind, standby.
We're gonna need a run up to November 62 Golf Hotel.
Okay, perfect. Number 62 Gulf Hotel, hold short runway 34 right.
Roger, hold short 34 right, 2 Golf Hotel.
Jet card 575 on departure, 5 runway heading, wind 330 at 7 runway.
Alright, not enough room to really whip it around into the wind, so we're just gonna do our run up right here.
34 left, jet card 575.
So we're gonna mixture full rich, we're gonna run her up to about 2,000 RPM or so. We'll test our magnetos. Left mag. That's a good drop. Back to both. Wait, did it drop at all? I don't think I clicked it the first time. Alright, that's a good drop. And then the right side. That's a good drop as well. We'll cycle the prop. Alright, that's all working. Engine instruments, everything is in the green. It should be. And we can throttle back. Test the alternator.
Number 9 Delta Sierra, runway 34 left, line await.
Now we'll lean the mixture back and we'll bring that back in once we line up.
Line up await, runway 34 left, 249
Boost pump will come on, lights. We'll get our strobe and our landing light on.
Jet card 575, contact departure 125.6, good day.
So long, jet card 575.
Flaps, let's not forget about those. We'll set it to the first notch for takeoff, and our trim as well is set for takeoff. We're squawking mode C, and we're ready to get out of here. Let's bug in runway heading 340 for now. And we've got to remember to stay below the Bravo. Bravo here starts at 6,000, and the shelf that's just south of us starts at 5. So let's keep it at I don't know, we'll keep it low. We'll keep it at like 3,500 or so until we're well outside of the Bravo, and then we'll take it up to 55.
Remember, 9er Delta Sierra left, downwind departure approved, wind 3307, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Hey, Brady says, thanks, ready for departure. Alright, I'm going to play with it once we're in the air, compilation kid. Let's get out of here, and I'll take a look at it. And tower, Mooney 62 Golf Hotel is ready for departure.
Mooney 2 Golf Hotel, runway 34 right, climb away.
Line up and wait, 34 right, 2 Golf Hotel. Yeah, it feels really weird not having the chat and the live preview in front of me somewhere. It feels so dark in here. Alright, we're clear out left, high and low. We're clear down the runway, and we're going to line up and wait. So around 1,000 feet or so, MSL will make a right turn out to the southeast.
Number 62 Gulf Hotel, make right crosswind departure, wind 3307, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Right crosswind departure, clear for takeoff, 34 right, 2 Gulf Hotel. Alright, mixture full rich. 340, 340, and I saw 34 right, heels to the floor, full power. Alright, takeoff power set. Engines in the green. Airspeed's alive, we're rotating at 75 knots. Actually, probably closer to 80. We'll rotate at 80. There's 70. There's 80. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Tap on the brakes. Alright, top of the white arc, flaps are coming up. There's 500 feet, and we're clear out right.
Contact departure 125.6, good day.
Over to departure, number 62 Golf Hotel. See ya.
Yep.
Departure, good afternoon, Mooney 62 Golf Hotel, 2000 climbing.
Mooney 62 Golf Hotel, Seattle departure, radar contact.
Roger. Alright, let's reduce power for climb. We'll bring it back to, let's do 24 and 24 for the Mooney. 24 inches of manifold pressure, 2400 RPM. We'll start turning out to the southeast. We're clear out right. Let's go, says Braden. Took forever for clearance, LOL. Rotate. We're out of here. Let's bug in, I don't know, 1-3. Let's do 135 for now. And let's level off at 3,500. There's the airport back there.
Number 249 Delta Sierra checking in at 3,200 feet.
And 100 feet to go, we're leveling off at 3,500.
full stop landing at Seattle.
Robert 249 Delta Sierra Squawk 0176.
0176, 249 Delta Sierra.
Boost pump can come off. It's really pretty out here. My sister lives out in this area.
5 miles south of the Paine VOR, the Seattle altimeter 3012. Clear to enter Seattle Bravo airspace as requested.
Victor Bravo 249 Delta Sierra.
Alright, let's reduce power to cruise. Let's do 22 inches and 2300 RPM. A little bit close to the Bravo. Let's go 10 or 20 degrees left.
Delta 219.
Let's do
Seattle
110.
Can you accept the Mountain 1 departure?
Roger.
Roger's not quite a yes or a no. Can you accept the Mountain 1 departure, sir?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Expect speedy.
Wings High Aviation, what's going on? Checking in, checking out. Okay, thanks for dropping in, man. Take care. So making sure we're staying under and outside of Seattle's Class Bravo. As we work our way down to the southeast. We'll be looking for the town of Duval, and then we'll be joining up with the railroad and kind of just following that down to the southeast.
American 222, have you verified you have information November?
Paper, do you have information November?
American 222, have you runway 348 taxi via Bravo?
348 via Bravo, American 222.
Let's leave the mixture a little bit.
Robert 249 Delta Sierra advising you have information November.
I want to say that's Rainier. There's a couple of big mountains out here.
And approaching 99er Foxtrot uniform level 12,000 chins for. Speed up 99er Foxtrot uniform Seattle approach to Paine altimeter 3013. Set of maintain 7,000. Expect visual approach runway 34 left. Alright, 34 left. We'll expect a visual and we'll send 4,000 for Niner Foxtrot uniform. And that's a 7,000 report Niner Foxtrot uniform. I'll get you lower once you're closer. 7,000 for Niner Foxtrot uniform.
Bastards fly over my house at 200 AGL again. They'll be in deep, says Wings High Aviation. Man, that sucks. Do you live out here?
Seattle approach.
Cannot get over these graphics, says Braden. Yeah, man.
Tango Hotel Romeo with you at Olympia Regional, looking for VFR.
Alright, I know I've got the messages a little bit mixed up there.
Here we go, Tango Hotel Romeo, Seattle approach. Do you want flight following at all?
Roger that.
Okay, Roger's not a yes or a no. Do you want flight following or do you just want a 7813 Delta?
Wonder if Wings High is mad because I buzzed his house at 200 AGL. Sorry, man.
143 to bounce ready to taxi and when we have the weather at Olympia.
Roger that, that's 10143 and we'll call ready to taxi.
Alright, so we should be right over this railroad looking thing now.
Vietnam 9 Foxtrot uniform, descend and maintain 4,000.
Looks like it kind of parallels this river that's just below us. So I'm just going to continue following it out this way. It looks like it goes this way.
Any other aircraft following for clearance takeoff?
TBM November 2 Tango Juliet.
TBM 2 Tango Juliet, Seattle approach. Can you accept the Cobain 1 departure?
Yeah, so we're just going to head out over this way. Start making our way through the mountains.
2 Tango Juliet.
As soon as we get outside of the Bravo, we'll take it up to 5,500.
Seattle approach, Gulf Papa India uniform with you at 5,500 inbound for Seattle full stop with information November.
Charlie Golf Papa India uniform, Seattle approach, the Paine altimeter 3013, remain outside of Seattle Bravo airspace.
Confirm Gulf Papa uniform remain outside Seattle Bravo airspace.
Charlie Golf Papa India uniform affirmative, remain outside of Seattle Bravo airspace. I'll get you a Bravo clearance once you get closer.
Gulf Papa uniform, thank you.
Flying solo soon this Saturday, says Braden. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Flighting 300, vector to final approach course, descend and maintain 3,000. 3,000 heading 300.
It's gonna be fun. Actually, was finally able to book.
Are you ready to go?
Was finally able to book the Cessna 172 with my flight school for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm supposed to fly, but the weather is not looking good for tomorrow morning, so there's a very good chance I'll be canceling.
Scott Nutter, Delta Sierra, fly heading 1.
I originally wanted to fly down from my home airport, Miami Executive, down to Marathon in the Keys, the Florida Keys and back. Originally when I looked at the weather, it was supposed to be thunderstorms later in the afternoon. It was supposed to be okay in the morning. Now the weather's showing rain in the morning as well, so pretty good chance I'll be canceling. Most likely not going to Marathon. If I can do some touch and goes here at Miami Executive, I'll do that, but if it's pouring down rain when I wake up, then I'm just going to cancel altogether.
Seattle approach. Kayak 249er Delta Sierra, Seattle approach.
Alright, just scanning my instruments here. Everything's in the green. Everything looks good. Airspeed, altitude.
Seattle approach, Charlie Golf Tango Hotel Romeo, IFR 2-0.
That was 2 at 1. Charlie Golf Tango Hotel Romeo. Which runway you set up for?
Runway 35.
So right here is the North Bend, which was our next VFR waypoint that we were looking for.
Taxi via Echo Foxtrot, cross runway 26.
Taxi to 35.
So once we cross over the North Bend, we're going to see the highway. We see the highway here, Highway 90 or Interstate 90. We're just going to follow that out to the west, or some direction east, southeast. That should take us all the way down into
Quebec,
down into Bowers.
American T-22, have you turned your transponder on?
So that's the highway we're looking for. We're looking good. We're in good shape, and we're about to clear the Bravo, so we can climb up a bit. Or we can keep it low if we want. What do you guys think? Should we stay at 3,500 or should we take it up to 5,500? We may eventually have to climb as we get deeper into the mountains.
Alaska 1121, Seattle approach at sounder, cleared ILS, runway 34 at approach. Scott, Natter Delta.
Braden says weather might be a factor for you on Sunday.
American T-22.
It happens, man.
Correction, Squawk. Squawk 153.
We're gonna do some homework. Have a nice flight, sir, and I'll see you another time. Take care, Braden. Thanks for dropping in, man. Get that homework done. Lots of mountains, yes. We're gonna be flying through them all the way to Bowers, and probably halfway. She knows quite a bit of mountains over there by Pasco as well.
249er Delta Sierra, Seattle approach. American C-22 Heavy radar contact 5 miles north, Seattle Warsack, bond and maintain 15,000.
Alright, yeah, we're definitely going to take it up higher. I'm not liking how steep and narrow this is looking, so we're going to go up to 5,500. We are outside of the Bravo. So propellers coming forward to 2,400
Okay,
RPM.
you're not supposed to go direct Zuma. You're supposed to fly the
Mixture.
discontinuity
I'm going
after
to enrich in for now,
Doug, okay?
and let's
so
go
make sure you have the chart up next time. Turn right, heading 160,
25 inches of airfield pressure.
Right,
And we're just going to climb up to 5,500 and continue to follow the highway here.
Scott 9er Delta Sierra, Seattle approach. Command to T28 Quebec, I've requested about ready.
Go ahead.
Command to T28 Quebec, clear to Paine field is filed, maintain 6,000, departure on this frequency, squawk 1541, hold for release.
Clear to Paine as filed, maintain 6,000, 1256, 1541, Banana to Quebec.
Banana to Quebec, read back correct, hold for release, and device number 1 ready for departure.
Roger.
November 2 Golf Hotel radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, number 62 Golf Hotel. I guess I can't get flight following through the mountains here. Okay.
Seattle approach, good evening, Air Canada 6047.
I wasn't sure about that.
Just on the Menor 7, arrival at flight level 210.
Radar might be an issue out here. So we're squawking VFR, and we'll go to advisory frequency here shortly.
Descending via the Mariner 7.
Just started descent now, for some reason, Microsoft 2020 after we have again.
Roger, American C-22 Heavy contact Seattle Center 135.45.
135.45, American C-22.
Charlie Golf Papa in the uniform cleared to enter Seattle Bravo airspace, maintain VFR at or below 5,500.
Clear to the Bravo airspace, maintain at or below 5,500, Golf Papa uniform.
Approach Archwell Spark 75 with your information of November VFR 2 open please.
Air Transport 7502 Heavy Seattle approach, expected PDC. November 2 Tango Juliet, we were on the Canadian 1 approach, are you able to take it?
Yes, we're able to take it.
Air request for you just a moment.
Thank you, Banana to Quebec, we're holding short 34 and Alvin ready for release.
That's Quebec, release for departure, cleared for what is set off in 10 minutes, set off for 10 minutes, about Seattle approach, expected within 1,000. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, we'll call you everyone to go.
November 2 Tango Juliet, clear to Jackson Hole Airport, COVID 1 departure that has filed, climb via SID, departure on this frequency, squawk 1532.
Okay, clear to the Jackson Hole Airport, be the COVID 1 departure.
I was hoping we get flight following the entire way, but I guess that's not the case.
15.
That's okay.
TBM Tango Juliet.
TBF 2 Tango Juliet, read back correct, then expect runway 32 left, advise.
Alright, passing 5,500. We'll do 57. And let's lean the mixture and reduce power for cruise. Let's do that first. Reducing power. 22 and 23. And let's lean the mixture.
Upper traffic Banana to Quebec, miles north of the field
so awesome to do in real life. I mean, it's awesome in the sim. Can't imagine how pretty this must be in real life. Not a lot of mountains down here in South Florida where I live, so this is pretty epic. All right, we're coming up on this pass here, the Snoqualmie Pass. Looks like we could just kind of cut across instead of going north like I had planned. I wasn't sure if mountains would be an issue. Cutting it straight. And you can see here on ADSB we have got some traffic here about 600 feet above us to our left at 11 o'clock. So I'm going to go right. Keep an eye out on for him. There he goes. Gotta love ADSB. Alright, so we'll just keep on following the road down over here, over Keechalus Lake. And then we'll just keep following the road, as we've been doing. Alright, to the chat here. Compilation Kid, mountains. We've got to go out here and visit my sister one day. Alright, so we're 40 miles out of Bowers. Ground speed right now is 171 knots. So it'll just take us about 15 minutes to get there at this speed. Bowers is an uncontrolled airfield, so it's actually class Golf and then class Echo above 700. So no ATC there at Bowers. We'll just use the advisory frequency here at VATSIM 122.8 to announce our position and intentions to other traffic in the area. We'll do a full stop there and taxi back, and then we'll depart out and head down to Pasco Tri-Cities Airport. I guess one solution for my chat and stream monitoring problem that I have now, I guess I could use my laptop and monitor the stream on there. That's one extra device and a lot more heat inside my already hot bedroom. There's a way I can avoid doing that. I'm gonna have to find it. Alright, so continuing to follow the highway this way, staying clear of the mountains. That's Keechalus Lake off to our left. Not sure if I'm pronouncing these right. You can see here on Garmin Pilot. We had passed Keechalus Lake back there. Now to our left we've got Catchus Lake, and then at our at 10, 11 o'clock or so, beyond the other side of these mountains, we've got Cleellum Lake. Hey, Jet Pilot Cinnamon, thanks for coming in today. Good seeing you, man. How's it going today, Mike? Ooh, look at those mountains. God, that's pretty. Pretty, says Compilation Kid. Yes, it is. Loving it. Alright, 25 miles to go. Just beyond this clearing here should be the airfield, so we'll be looking out for that. Field elevation there at Bowers is 1,763. So we're going to want to get down to about 2,800 feet before then. There's Cleellum Lake, however you say that, right over there at our 7 o'clock. Let me read you guys the METAR there at Bowers. Echo Lima November. Winds are currently variable at 6 knots, 10 statute mile visibility, sky clear, temp 19, dew point -6, altimeter 3014. Variable at 6, and we've got runway 1129 on the other side. guess we'll join a left downwind for runway 29er. Which, if we just head straight in, we're almost right on the 45 to join that downwind. Let's start making our way down to 2800. Let's enrich the mixture a little bit and reduce power. Still got a visual of the road here. That's going to lead all the way to the airport. Passes maybe a half mile south of the airport. DJ Gaming, what's going on, man? Good morning. There's the wind turbine farm that you see on the sectional as well. If you see these little blue wind turbines, that's all of those out over here. We're 11 miles out and make my first radio call here at 10 miles. We're on 122.8. Bowers traffic, November 6-2, Golf Hotel, white and blue, Mooney, 10 miles west of the field. Inbound for a full stop. We'll be joining a left downwind for runway 29er, Bowers. Alright, mixture's coming all the way in now. And reducing power some more. We've got all of our lights on. And gas is on the fullest tank. Let's be looking for that airfield. Alright, I think I've got it in sight. I think this is it over here. We're gonna head straight that way. We're clear out left. Another call at 5 miles. It's been a few days, DJ Gaming. Where you been, man? Busy over there with school? Yeah, sorry if I don't pay too much attention to the chat here, guys. I'm working with I'm streaming now both on Twitch and YouTube, and I haven't really figured out a good way to monitor the chat. I'm using Restream to stream on both, and their chat app, if that's what you want to call it, is all browser-based, and it's pretty weak. So, usually I have you guys on chat right here on my phone, but I'm unable to do that successfully, at least for right now. So I'll be working on that and streamlining my workflow here. Alright, we're going way too low. We wanted to stay at 2800 for pattern altitude, so let's get back up there and make another call here. We're only 3 miles out. Bowers traffic, November 62 Golf Hotel, white and blue Mooney, 3 miles to the west on the 45 to join a left downwind for runway 29er, full stop Bowers. Get back up to about 2,700 feet. Let's bug in 29 here as a reference. Make sure we don't land on the wrong runway. So it looks like they have another runway here that is either new or was previously used and now is just a taxiway. Make sure we don't land on the wrong one. Alright, let's join the downwind. Altitude's looking good. Alright, propeller is coming full forward, mixture's full rich. We can get our boost pump on, all of our lights are on, gas is on the fullest tank. And let's go gear down. Bowers traffic, white and blue Mooney, left midfield downwind, runway 29, full stop, Bowers. Alright, gears down, green and green, and first notch of flaps coming in. Bowers traffic, white and blue Mooney, turning left base, 29, full stop, Bowers. Alright, next notch of flaps coming in. And turning final. Bowers traffic, white and blue Mooney, turning final, runway 29, full stop, Bowers. Alright, gumps, gas, undercarriage, mix prop, seatbelt switches, flaps. Looking for around 80 knots here on final. Little speed brake action to slow us down, and retracted. Power's coming back. Holding that nose in the air, looking to the end of the runway. Alright, nice. Keeping the back pressure and keeping her on the center line with my feet. Looks like there's a roundabout here. We're gonna have to taxi back on the runway. Bowers traffic, white and blue Mooney, clear of runway 29, Bowers. let's bring our flaps up to the first notch for takeoff. Reset our trim. Keeping all of our lights on, keeping the boost pump on. We'll lean the mix until we get to the other end, and then we'll bring it back in. Gas is on the fullest tank. We're looking good. Clear out right. We're clear out left. Bowers traffic, November 62 Golf Hotel, white and blue Mooney. Going to be back taxiing runway 29, Bowers. We'll taxi all the way down to the other end, turn around, and blast out of here, and then we'll make our way down to Pasco, Tri-Cities Airport. I don't think I'm going to even bother getting flight following since they cut us off so early over there at Paine. We've got ADS-B and we'll be flying pretty low. We'll just keep an eye out. Alright, once we get down to the other end and I whip her around and line her up, I'm going to see if I could get my phone to stay lit on the restream chat. See if I can figure that out real quick before we take off. All that's left to bring in is the mixture, and we're good to go. Off to the side here. This isn't a runway, whatever this is, it's closed. So hopefully nobody is landing or taking off here. Alright, let me see if I could get this figured out real quick. Let's see. Tap to show. Tap the screen to show for 10 seconds. Okay, no, let's do show always. Let's see, that might have done it. Let's see if I can keep the chat on now on my phone. Let's go back to restream. Still online, right? Am I still streaming? I can't tell. Chat app. Open in browser. Am I still live, guys? Give me a thumbs up here in the chat. Yes, Compilation Kid says thank you. Alright, so I've got the chat on my phone now. Let's see if it stays lit. And if it does, at least now I have the chat thing squared away. Still got to figure out a way to monitor the actual stream so I know if I'm still connected and I'm not showing you guys the wrong stuff. Alright, let's go. Bowers traffic, white and blue Mooney, taking runway 29er for departure to the southeast. Bowers. Oh gosh, I think I see my screen already half dimming. It's gonna turn off. Alright, so it's not fixed yet. We're clear left high and low. We're clear right down the runway. Yep, that didn't work. Okay. Alright, mixture full rich. And power to full. I don't understand why it has a display always on feature and it doesn't work apparently. Alright, we're rotating at 80. There's 80 knots, rotate. Gear up, selected. Flaps up and climb power. We're clear out left. Bowers traffic, white and blue Mooney turning left crosswind, runway 29. We're going to be making a left downwind departure to the southeast. Bowers. Pump can come off. Gears up, flaps up, boost pump off, power set. We're clear out left. Bowers traffic, white blue Mooney turning left downwind, runway 29, going to be departing the area straight out to the southeast. Bowers traffic. So we'll go out over here, we'll rejoin the highway. It should be almost directly under us now. Go back up to 55. Alright, this is the highway here. So we're just going to follow that out east. Now we got to be careful over here. Once we get over where these mountains are, there's the restricted area that's going to be to the south of us, so we're going to want to make sure we stay, as long as we stay north of the highway, we'll be fine. So we'll stay on the north side of the highway until we get out over the river, and then once we pass the river, we're going to stay out on the east side of the river. That's going to keep us outside of this restricted. Alright, 100 feet to go, we're leveling off at 5,500. Next stop, Pasco. Let's do 060 for now. Actually, you know, it will stay 22 inches. We're reducing propeller down to 2300 RPM. And let's lean the mixture. I'm not sure what the POH says for the Mooney. What I've been doing is just leaning until you see peak, and I just continue leaning until it gets back to the top of the green or blue arc here. I usually don't see any reduction in power until I get into that blue arc, so should be okay. When in doubt, you can always run it a little bit richer. So there's peak, now it's coming back down. I'll normally do is just keep it right about there. Alright, let's do, this is the highway here, so we're going to stay north of that. Let's do a heading, let's do 080 for now. There's another wind farm at our 11 o'clock, which also shows on the sectional here. Okay, yeah, let's keep it 080. So north of the highway, outside of the restricted, continuing eastbound. Hey, Aviation 210, good man, how's it going with you? How's your day going? It's been a pretty flight so far. We departed out of Paine Field just north of Seattle there. Made our way through the mountains here to Bowers Field, which we just departed, and now we're heading down to Pasco Tri-Cities Airport. It's been a real pretty flight so far, beautiful mountains up here. Alright, there's the river. So we're going to cross over to the east side of that river, and then we'll follow it down to the south to Rattlesnake Hills, which I think might be these hills right here. So Pasco should be somewhere out in this area. Let's get Pasco in down here. There it is, Tri-Cities Airport in Pasco. Enter and activate. Of course, this is bugged, so it doesn't paint the new line for us. We're still 60 miles out. Ground speed right now, 162 knots. Should get us there in about 23 minutes. They call this a lake, kind of looks like a river. It's the Wanapum Lake. Got your PPLS Aviation 210? Yes, I got it back in February. February 27th, I think, was the official date that I passed my check ride. And to be honest, I haven't flown since. I've been busy. I've been trying to book the airplane for the past several weeks, but it's been taken at my flight school. Haven't had any luck. I was finally able to book the airplane for tomorrow morning, and now the weather's looking really bad for tomorrow, so I'm most likely going to have to cancel. Which is a bummer. But it is what it is. Supposed to be lots of thunderstorms in the area tomorrow here in South Florida, so can't risk it. When I originally booked the airplane, there was supposed to be thunderstorms only in the late afternoon. Now the weather's showing rain and showers even early morning when I have the airplane booked, so I still have it reserved for tomorrow. We'll see what it's like when I wake up. My original plan was to fly from Miami Executive down to Marathon in the Keys and back. But most likely that's not going to happen. If I can squeeze in some touch and goes there at Miami Executive, if it's not pouring down rain or anything there at the airport, I might just do that. But most likely I'm thinking it's going to get canceled. I'm going to have to cancel. There'll be better days, I guess. Alright, crossing over the lake, we can start heading south now. I think this is the Rattlesnake Hills, so we're just going to stay just north of the hills there and follow that down to the east-southeast as we make our way to Pasco. Well clear of the restricted airspace back there. That's no longer a factor for us as long as we stay east of the lake. Just head south this way and then chase the hills eastbound. Okay, so that's not Rattlesnake Hills, those are the Addle Mountains, they call them. So we're not going to be chasing these hills here, we're going to go down this way. I guess this would be Rattlesnake Hills down over here. These here are called, is it Paddle? No, Saddle Mountains. Didn't see the S, it was behind the flight path on Garmin Pilot. Like I said, staying east of the river, outside of the restricted. There's Saddle Mountains there to our left and below us, and we're just going to continue southbound until we get to Rattlesnake Hills here, and then head to the southeast into Pasco. Yes, I live in the Miami area, Aviation 210. Yeah, born and raised down here. Been down here my whole life. Alright, we're 44 miles from the field here. Let's start getting the ATIS frequency plugged in the radio here on standby. See if we can pick it up once we're 25-30 miles out or so. Pasco ATIS is going to be 12565. Whatever I did to my phone here is not what I wanted. Not too far away in Fort Lauderdale, says Aviation 210. Awesome, man. We're neighbors. I like Fort Lauderdale. Have you ever been to the air show out on the beach? They do out there. I don't know if they did it. Did they do it last year? I think they did. They've been doing it. I guess that lake then turns into Columbia River, is what it's called. This river here, off our left wing. We could just follow the river all the way into Pasco. I'm gonna go over here to the Rattlesnake Hills though, get a look at this. Little sightseeing tour. Forget this airplane has the engine monitor over here as well. We could use that to lean the mixture instead of my way. Aviation 210 says, yeah, I've been to the air shows. There's actually one coming up in May. Pretty psyched. Ever been? Yes, many times, Aviation 210. Pretty recently, too. I don't know if it was the last one. I know I've been, within the last 3 years I've been to at least one of them. I actually think we tried going twice, and one of the times we went, I don't know what happened. We didn't see anything for whatever reason. We didn't go to the official beach though. We were a couple miles north, but still we didn't see a single airplane, which I thought was kind of weird. Ended up being just a regular beach day. But the year prior to that, or maybe it had been 2 years before that, this is when COVID had just come out and there wasn't really any restrictions yet and stuff like that. We went out there for a little bit. But yeah, man, I've been out there plenty times. Good handful of times. Alright, here's Rattlesnake Hills. We're just gonna chase the hills down this way to the east, southeast. Let's do 110. 30 miles out of Pasco. We're doing 170 knots over the ground. Should take us about 11 minutes to get there. Let's see if we can pick up the ATIS.
3 right view.
Alright, we can.
Departing runway 3 left and 3 right. North is 2 airmen. Area navigation approach is available on request. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Alright, Juliet.
Trippies Airport Native Information, Juliet. 0053 Zulu. West 010 at Niner. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 2000. Temperature 21. Dew point -6. Altimeter 3010. Visual approach is runway 3 left and 3 right in view. Departing runway 3 left and 3 right. North is 2 airmen. Area navigation approach is available on request. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
We have information in Juliet. Let's go over to Pasco or Tri-Cities Tower 135.3.
Airport Native Information, Juliet. 0053 Zulu. West 010 at Niner. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 2000. Temperature 21. Dew point -6. Altimeter.
Hello, Tri-Cities Tower, clear to the Seattle Airport via the Tri-City 7 departure, then have filed. Maintain on 10,000, expect 12,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.75, squawk 4603.
Alright, field elevation there at Tri-Cities is 410 feet. So pattern altitude about 1,500.
Departure, coming 10,000, expect 12,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on
Start making our way down.
5 and we'll squawk 4603.
We're going to enrich the mixture
5, 6 kilo.
and reduce power.
Expect 12,000, 5 minutes after departure. 2,000, 5 minutes after departure, 5-6 kilo. 5-6 kilo, read back correct. Runway 30 for departure, advise ready for taxi. We'll expect 30 for departure and we'll go for 5.
We'll make our first call when we're about 15 miles out. I'll let them know we're inbound for a full stop.
Pasco 679, you want me to go over to...
There's going to be lots of traffic in this area, so let's keep our eyes peeled.
Contact check departure 128.75, good night.
Since this is a crossfire event between Pasco and Paine, there's going to be a lot of airplanes departing out of Pasco to the northwest.
Holding short 3 right. Runner 985, hold short runway 3 right. Roger, hold short runway 3 right for November 987. Skyhawk 434 Echo Papa is ready to taxi at the terminal with Juliet. November 434 Echo Papa.
Can't go wrong with an air show, says Aviation 210. Yeah, man, I love it. I really wanted to go to Sun and Fun this year, but I'll wait one more year. I've been once as a kid, but it's been a very long time. We've got a pretty good one down here in Homestead, the Homestead air show that they do usually yearly.
4632 taxi to.
I think it was canceled the past year or two though.
Alpha, Orca Papa. 985, it'll be about another minute and a half due to the aircraft doing a stop and go as an option available.
Roger, that's fine for November 987.
And Pasco Tower, Horizon 420 with you on the downwind for runway 3 left, visual approach.
Horizon 420, Tri-Cities Tower, wind 010 at 9, runway 3 left, clear to land.
Alright, so that's not Tri-Cities there, that's another airport, an uncontrolled field that's just before. That's Fitchland, is it? No, Richland.
Tri-Cities Tower, November 90556 Kilo.
Richland is the name of the airport.
November 956 Kilo, runway 30, taxi by Echo.
We'll go out this way a little bit just to stay out of that airspace.
November 98. Great.
We'll just follow the hills.
Sorry, 56 Kilo, go ahead.
You cut off after the runway assignment, sir.
56 Kilo, runway 30, taxi by Echo.
30 via Echo, 96 Kilo, thank you.
Alright, let's switch fuel
5,
tanks.
runway 3 right, make right close traffic, runway 3 cleared for takeoff.
All of our lights are on.
Roger, clear for takeoff.
Alright, mixture's coming in full rich.
Right, we'll make right for November 987.
Alright, we're 15 out. Let's see, we're out to the northwest. We have Juliet. We'll just call it west. By the time we get over the hills here, we'll be pretty much directly west of the field.
D3 Echo Charlie, runway 3 right, cleared to clear touch and go. Clear touch and go, 3 right, 3 Charlie.
November 985, rejected takeoff. We need to vacate the runway. My joystick just got unplugged. I have no idea what's going on. I'm going.
November 985,
hate when that
exit
happens.
right on Echo, and let me know when you're back and you're ready to go.
Roger, we'll exit Echo, and sorry for the mistakes today for November 985.
No worries, it happens to the best of us.
Tri-Cities Tower, November 62, Golf Hotel, Mooney M20. We are 13 miles west of the field, inbound for a full stop with Juliet.
Number 62 Golf Hotel, Tri-Cities Tower, good evening. Enter left base, runway 3 left.
Left base for 3 left, to Golf Hotel. Alright,
And enter
left base for 3 left.
Ready to go, runway 30.
565.
Alright, awesome. We're pretty much on
56
an
runway
extended
30,
base for
runway
3
right.
left. So this is perfect. We'll just maintain this heading.
56 Kilo.
24 Echo Papa is ready at 3
Keep
left.
working our way down.
34 Echo Papa, traffic is 8, sorry, I don't know that aircraft type actually. Traffic is 6 mile final, runway 3 left, clear for takeoff, wind 010 at 9.
She's gonna bug in.
Takeoff 3 left, looking for traffic for Echo Papa. And the 34 Echo Papa, you can
We'll
make
bug in
a,
030
left
for runway
cross
heading.
departure. Left crosswind, 4 Echo Papa. And the 62 Golf Hotel traffic, 12 o'clock in 5 miles. Aircraft I'm not too familiar with. Advise me have the traffic in sight.
Roger, looking for traffic to Golf Hotel. Is he talking about this guy over here that's on final, short final? That traffic, is he on the north side of the river?
It's actually going to be pretty much on the south side of the river now. He'll be almost north of the river, about 2 miles.
Roger, we're looking to Golf Hotel.
fly runway heading, runway 30.
I do have him on ADSB, so he's 800 below us and right over the river now.
Runway is on a 2.5 mile final, no delay.
No delay, runway 30, could take off, runway heading 955 kilo.
34 Echo Papa, contact Chinook departure 128.75, good night.
4 Echo Papa, talking to departure, have a good day.
You too. 62 Golf Hotel, that traffic shouldn't be any factor anymore, but he is 6 o'clock, now he's now north of the river.
Roger, 2 Golf Hotel. Yeah, he's gonna be on the ground before we even turn final, so we're good there. Let's see, gas is on the fullest tank, mixture's full, ridge prop is coming all the way in. We're gonna get our boost pump on, and all of our lights are on.
33 Echo Charlie, Roger, runway 3
Joining the left
right,
base for 3 left.
3 right, clear to land, 0 Charlie.
Hey, what's up, Knock G? How's the flight going? Good so far, man. It's been pretty one. We're about to land here in Pasco, Tri-Cities,
off your right wing in 1.5 miles,
which will be our final stop.
Shouldn't be any factor. Contact departure 128.75. Good night.
Cosmic traffic and over to departure for 9556 kilo. Have a good night, thank you.
You no worries. Horizon 420.
So we started off in Paine, and then we flew down to the southeast, made our way through the mountains into, what was it, Bowers Field, Echo Lima November. We did a full stop there, and then took off, continued eastbound, and now we're about to land here at Pasco. Alright, I've got the field in sight and the runway in sight there as well. This is kind of a sloppy base entry, but
Alright,
first notch of flaps.
Clear to land, wind 010 at 9.
Clear to land, 3 left, November 62 Golf Hotel. Alright, gears coming down. Let's bring in that second notch. Alright, gears down, green and green. 1 notch of flaps to go. Make sure we're landing on the right runway. The bigger one should be 3 left. There's a small one over here. That would be 3 right.
Tower 3 Echo Charlie, vacating right on Delta. 33 Echo Charlie, welcome back to the Tri-Cities. Exit right on to Delta. Taxi to the FBO via Delta and Echo, cross runway 30. Cross 30, we can take left on Alpha here, so okay. That's fine, I forgot you have the updated scenery. You can taxi FBO via Delta and Alpha, cross runway 30.
Alright, that last notch of flaps is coming in.
Via Delta Alpha,
We'll do a gumps check, gas, undercarriage, mix prop, seatbelts, switches, flaps. We've been cleared to land runway 3 left.
Right, taxi to the terminal via Delta. Have a great night.
We're looking for about 80 knots here on final.
Horizon 420, 630 event, nice job. Appreciate it.
Would have kept going, but 2 little orange lights didn't help. Actually, I gotta get going myself. The Tri-Cities Tower will be closing in the next 5 minutes.
Hey, we made it just in time. Man, why so early? I think the event was supposed to go to like midnight local time here on the East Coast. Like 0300 Zulu or 0400 Zulu, I'm not sure. Unless I was wrong on that. Alright, gears down, gears down, gears down. Alright, slowly reducing power to idle. And just holding her off. See, we'll make this first one here on our right. Welcome to Pasco.
86-2 Gulf Hotel, welcome to the Tri-Cities. Exit right when able to be parking to the FBO tonight.
Yes, sir. We'll be parking at the FBO and over 62 Gulf Hotel.
Do you happen to have the updated scenery with taxiway Alpha?
I've got FS 2020, whatever scenery that comes with. Is there a new one for, is it, what do you call it, an add-on?
I'm not quite too familiar with FS 2020. Taxiway Alpha is relatively new to real life as well, so they're still taking time to import it into the sims, but if you don't, that's totally okay.
Yeah, I think we do have it. I think we have Alpha.
Okay, cool. 62 Golf Hotel, crossing right 3 right, and taxi to the FBO via Alpha. Just straight ahead on Alpha. Have a good night.
Roger, clear to cross 3 right and Alpha to the FBO and over 62 Golf Hotel. You have a good one. Thanks.
No worries, and I don't remember if I said that you can cross from right 30 as well.
Yes, cross 30 as well. Okay, gotcha. November 62 Golf Hotel. Okay, so we're going way over there. Alright, got it. Alright, flaps up. Leaning the mix. Transponder can go to standby. Boost pump is coming off. Lights. Alright, straight ahead here, cleared across 3 right, and it's going to be a left turn on Alpha, and Alpha all the way down to the FBO, cleared across runway 30 as well. We are clear left, we're clear right. And once we cross this first left turn, should be Alpha. I think it's there. Okay, I don't know. This might be Alpha here. I'm not sure which one this is. Okay, that just continues on. Okay, we'll make a left turn here. It is kind of here. This would be Alpha.
Center off our frequency, Tri-City Tower is now closed. Contact Chinook approach on 128.75 for further inquiries. Have a great night, everybody. Good night.
Night. So the taxiway is kind of here. Yeah, that'll work. We're clear left, we're clear right. Continuing straight ahead here on Alpha. This would be taxiway Delta
right,
they're crossing over. And here's runway 30, which we get cleared to cross as well. We're clear right. And we're clear left. you guys enjoyed that flight. That was a pretty one. Was happy to do it. My sister lives up in this area, not here at Pasco, but over there by Paine Field. So it's pretty cool to fly in her area and see what it looks like from the air. Maybe one day I'll go out there and visit. Maybe see if I can find a Cessna 172 to rent out there and do some flying. This will be it for today. Once we taxi into the FBOs, we'll just shut down. Maybe debrief. There's not much to debrief though. Pretty much flight went by the book. No surprises today except for this tree right in the middle of the taxiway. Streaming now on Twitch as well. I don't know who's all watching here, who's on Twitch or YouTube. I was primarily doing YouTube only. I am now doing both, so if you could, give me a follow there on Twitch and give me a subscribe on YouTube as well. I'd appreciate it for enjoying the content. Stick with us. We fly multiple times per week and mix it up, different airplanes. Big stuff and little stuff. Glad to have you aboard if you're new. If you're not new, please smash that like button on your way out. It really does help out the channel. I appreciate you guys. We've made it here to the ramp. Just gonna pull in anywhere. Alright, parking brake is set, avionics off, lean in the mix, feathering the prop, and getting our lights off. That's it, guys. Enjoy your stay here in Pasco. Not much to debrief, like I said. Pretty much flight went just as planned. It was really pretty. If you missed the first half, go back and watch it. The mountains were beautiful, heading out of Seattle area. I do plan to stream tomorrow around the same time, around 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's it's at 28, 9, 10, 11, 12. So around 23:59 Zulu, midnight Zulu time. Hope to see you guys there. You guys take care of yourselves. You have a great one. Thanks for tagging along as always. See you guys in the next one. Peace.